Alright, we're going to take some trades off of the 1 minute chart and the 5 minutes on our BTS live um, signal stream. So right now, we're just going to wait for signals. If it takes too long, actually, speaking of that, we're going, okay, we got the GBP USD for a call. Now, this isn't a high probability trade. If you notice that it's all squeezed and it's right in the middle, we want trades that are closer to the magenta lines or the red lines. That means it's oversold or overbought, and that's what we want to look for, because once it's oversold or overbought, usually it's going to go in the opposite direction after that. So we're looking for trades that's more like in this area or this area, even this. See, closer to the magenta lines. These I would stay clear of when they're just squeezed like this. You know, leave those trades alone. Also, more times than not, you want to go with the trend, not against the trend. If you go with the trend, it's going to be a high probability trade than going against it. The setup for the AUD USD, since it's kind of close to the magenta lines. So the AUD USD for a put. Now, even though you see that signal came and left, that pre-signal, we still set up for it because we're going to take it on the next candle, because we're looking at doing it within 20 seconds of the candle. Right now, you see we're already 30 seconds into this. So even if the signal was to come down saying to go in, we wouldn't take this trade. We will wait until the next candle and then make sure that signal saying go in is within 20 seconds of the next candle. So that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for the next candle to present itself. And if that next candle presents itself, see how it's going closer to the magenta? So if it ends up saying to go in, we're going to take a put for 60 seconds on the AUD USD. So now we're waiting. So now that it hit 20, now even if it was to come right now, we wouldn't get in now. We would leave that trade alone. Got a pre-signal on the USD JPY as well as the Euro USD. Pre-signal alert. Again, this is sketchy to me. This is more of a high probability trade as well as the USD JPY. So I'm going to pay attention to the AUD USD and the USD JPY. So AUD USD we're still set up for, and USD JPY we'll keep an eye on, and we have 5 seconds left until the next candle. So now we'll pay attention. Both of these are looking promising. So now we're 8 seconds in. We're just waiting. This USD JPY looks good to me, but I'm still waiting for a signal to go in. Okay, so we got no signal, so we're gonna wait until the next candle. I'm gonna pay attention, especially close attention to this USD JPY, because it's touching the magenta line. So I'm actually gonna set up for that for the next candle for a call. And like I said, you notice even with it, where it's getting no pre-signal, I'm still fairly confident that one can show up on the next candle because of where price is currently at. Okay. USD. So we got an entry right here for the Euro USD for a put, and it was within 20 seconds. Did we make it? Did we get in? Did we get it in time? Closed position, not available. Oh, we're in. Now, you see how it dropped, excuse me, right away? I don't know if we got in at 20 or 23, closer to 23, but you notice how this drop came. We might have just missed a big drop. And that's the reason why you want to come in within the 20 seconds. Because if you don't get in within the first 20 seconds, and you get in after 20 seconds, then that might be the difference in getting in here and getting in after the drop. So we would have had a better strike rate, if you notice, way up here. And, you know, even though we're still in the money and this is going to be a good trade, still going to be a good win, it would have been even better if we would have gotten up here. And we would have been in the money the whole time. So these are things we want you to watch out for. Second, also, like I said, this wasn't the highest probability trade. The only reason why I still took it was because if you notice, it came up pretty close to the magenta line before it went down. So that's why I took it. If it would have stayed right here in the middle and it wouldn't have came up a little bit, then I would have just left this trade alone. But since it did come up and it came close to the magenta line, it was a downtrend. As you see, it's in the downtrend. And I told you those we want to go with the trend. So that was we wanted to take a put, not a call. And since all those presented itself, I still took this trade. So not the highest probability trade, but still a good trade. This I would consider a good trade if it was to present itself because it's way up there and overbought, and look, it's about to touch the red, so I wouldn't be shocked if a pre-signal presents itself. This is looking nice. See, coming up in here. The only thing I don't like is that it's in the downtrend, and this would be for a call. So this would be better if it was a put, but still decent. So these are the areas you want to try and take your trades in, guys. Right here, right here, right here, right here. So you see, this would be a good trade. This would be a good trade if a signal came. This one definitely, USD JPY. So that's how you trade off of the 1 minute, 5 minute stream, guys. This is Caujuan Mayo, co-owner of BTS. Thank you for trading with me today.